Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Dummy from FORTNITE. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, I'm going for a crazy pose on this one because why not, right? This is the one time we could do something that's crazy and it's explainable. And what I mean by that is because he's, like basically a crash test dummy, we can put him in a crazy position and we'll say like this is the crazy crash test position. So I'm going for like not like he's jumping, but almost like he got hit or he's just flying through the air, just something a little crazy. I'm going to keep saying that word over and over again. Crazy. Until it sounds crazy. Maybe it'll make you crazy. Okay, so I have him a little bit low here. Like you're going to think, oh no, if this is his knee, I don't know if you can even see the sketch right now. If this is his knee, his leg's going to fall down. Nope, I'm bending it back. I'm doing a crazy... I'm doing a different thing. So it looks... not sane. Okay, I think that's gonna work for that. And then I'm gonna put this leg, same thing, kind of all jaunted over this way, but I need to turn it a little bit because of the way he is facing, right? Okay, I should get the positioning right before I even worry about the fleshing it out, so to speak. I think that looks about right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That'll work, that'll work. Okay, you know what's funny is, I talk about this like you have no idea what I'm doing. Like you don't know where I'm going with this. You've seen the picture. You're looking at the future. Right now, while I'm drawing this, let's think about this. Let's talk about physics and whatnot and craziness. And while I'm doing this, you are in the future. My future. Right now, I am in your past. So, this crazy existential exercise where I'm going with this is, you know exactly what I'm drawing, but I'm talking to you like you don't, but you've seen the picture already. You clicked on it, it's, you know what you're in for. I don't. I'm not there yet. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm hoping it is, but usually they do. Usually I'm very happy with what I did, and I don't have to, completely erase everything. But I don't know, because I'm just throwing a sketch out right now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it funny to think about stuff like that? That, you are my future. I am your past. Crazy, crazy, there I go with that word again. I am so sorry. I gotta stop saying that. Okay, that's gonna work for that. This hand we're gonna do just kind of out there. Again, like he got hit, or he's flying through the air for some reason. Okay, let's see, and his arm's gonna be... yeah, that'll work. Oh, you know what? I almost just started whistling right now, like an old man, just old man whistling. Just because while I do this, here's another future thing. While I do this, there's no music playing. I'm just, sitting here in silence because I need clean audio whenever I record these. And I was just going to start whistling to myself, but I'm not going to do that because A, there's music playing right now for you in the future. And I don't want to whistle over that. Okay, let's see, for this one, let's see if we can do this. Let's do like a something like that, you know, something a little crazier. Let me look at that now. Yeah. Okay, so if it's like that means these are going to be. Don't ever be afraid to look in the mirror for an example. I mean, I do it all the time. You are the best model you have because you're always there. You know, you don't have to go reference. You don't have to look on the internet. You just look in the mirror, and that's your reference. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. A little crazy. I'm so sorry. I keep saying it over and over again. A little different. A little not what we normally do. Now I catch myself doing it. I'm so sorry. You know, probably no one's even listening to this, but if you are, I don't want to annoy you by saying the same thing over and over again. At first it was a joke. Now I gotta stop. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me erase some of these sketch lines. This is mostly sketch lines because the sketch actually worked out pretty well. So I'm going to try to keep it nice and light because I need this to guide me and I don't want to erase too much of it. And there's not going to be any facial features. I don't even know what I'm going to draw because the indentions and the shadow are what make the facial features, basically the nose, you know. And I don't want to do that with a big fat Sharpie because it'll stand out too much. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how we figure this out, but we're gonna do it together. Okay? Awesome. Alright, so let's welcome everybody that skipped. Welcome, skippers! Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than a fine point. You can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased a majority of it, but left myself a faint ghost of an image that I can use to guide me on this Sharpie adventure. And normally I start with the Sharpie pen to add the facial features, but since he doesn't really have any, all we're really going to do are we're going to draw his eyes like this. And I got his head tilted a little bit, so that's why it's kind of off like that, just a little, okay? And I was talking about this in the sketch. I think what I want to do is I'm going to do this for a nose, and that's it, because the shadow and just the shadow highlights all the indentions and facial features, and I don't want to do that with the Sharpie. I want to do that with color. So all I'm going to do is add some eyebrows like this. And that'll give us our facial features, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So now I'm going to switch over. I'm not even going to color in those eyes because I want color to do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and start off with his face. I'm going to do his chin like we always do, like right underneath, because we know where that's going to be. I'm going to come up and I'm going to draw his head. Something like that. And it goes back there, and we'll do a line right there real fast to show you what I'm talking about. But basically we're just going to draw a big old bald head coming down, something like this. Okay? I know it looks a little wonky, but again, it's because we want some certain facial features. We'll do something like this, just to show that that's the side of his head, and there's his jawline, and then the mouth is right there. Okay? Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. So now I'm going to draw his neck to his handkerchief. Now he's in a weird jaunty position, so he's kind of tilted just a hair. So you can see into his neckline like this. I'm going to draw like the It's almost like a ridge type kind of look on his neck. Like, oh, you'll see it on his spine. That's where it looks more like a riveted ridge thing. You'll see. So yeah, so now we're just going to draw his neckerchief. It's going up like this. We're going to give it some levels because it's the old everybody wears a neckerchief. And it's a silly word, right? Neckerchief. It's not even a real word. It's like we're just throwing a couple together just to try to explain something. But you know, it is. It's not quite a handkerchief. It goes around your neck. The neckerchief. Get it? Get it? All right. Okay. And I'm adding just a little bit of extra just to show that it's got a bunch of folds that make it what it is. Okay? Awesome. Alright, so that's over his chest piece, and so we're going to come over and down for the little, I guess, shoulder piece, like that, and then bring it down to the body. Now it goes kind of underneath the kerchief, so he almost has like pecs, almost. And it's going to come back up underneath that, come back down. It's going to go back this way. So same thing. Like that, and we'll go ahead and add just a little bit of a line, but I'm not going to connect it because I want to show that it's there. But again, I want color to kind of highlight what it is. It looks almost like boobies, right? Wow, come on, dummy. I feel so bad saying that because I get it, it's a crash test dummy, but I feel like we're insulting someone, like we're calling them stupid, and that's not right. You know, in this day and age, we're supposed to do the right thing and be nice to each other and be happy, but I'm calling him dummy, so every time I say this, I feel like a bad person. Okay, so his arm is going to be all wonky and up this way, so I'm going to draw a little bit of the side. It's going to be like this. And then it's going to, let's do this. Okay, so hang on, we're going to go like this to the middle. Now it's connected by where it's connected to the edge here. So we're looking at the side. See, it's kind of like this. So I want it up like this with this small Sharpie just to highlight the thinness of it. Okay, and so his arms, the inside, his sockets. We're just going to do this just to show that it's a round socket, but obviously things are going to be a little different by the way they move, so it's not perfect the way it is. And that's how it is 3D modeling too. Like you make something and then you kind of have to give just a little bit that it's not going to be exactly how it was designed because sometimes things bend over themselves. Okay, so for his arm, I'm going to see it connects right here, but again I'm twisting it just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and draw it up like this. Come in. Like that. And I'm going to connect it right here by the socket. But again, you can't really see it because of the way it's turning. And I just want to clean that up. Yeah, I don't really want to do much more to it because I want to show that it's, again, do it with color, you know? Okay, so his hand is going to be all like this, kind of crazy, because, again, he just got hit, or he's flying, or whatever it is we decided was going to happen to him. And so I'm going to draw the back of his hand, like this. And does he have gloves on? He does have gloves on. So that helps that I can do, I'm going to do the fingers. And this will help define a couple little things. And thumb one too, yes. Then I could just extend it a little bit to where his digits are. So it's also helping with the wonkiness, the craziness of how his hand is all spread out, you know? It's a little thin, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. You know, I don't even want to touch it. I think it looks good. There we go. Alright, so for this one, we're just going to stick it way out, because again, he's kind of flying through the air. And we're going to do the same thing here. It's kind of a sideways view. And let's see. It's going to be like this. Oh, but you know what? There's an armband on there. Oh, I kind of messed that up. Let me do this. Because I hate drawing through stuff like that. I want it to be on top. Yeah, so then this is going to go through. And this is the extended part that I was saying that you can't really see because it's bent. Here you can see it. We're going to say that you can see the side much better on that side. On this side. Okay. I know it's floating, but give me a second. Hang on. We're going to do like that. We're going to do the round socket, basically is what it is. And that's where it floats into his arm socket, right? The ball into the socket. Duh. That's what it is. Ball and socket. Okay. So I'm going to draw his other hand over here. I'm going to draw it connected here. That, and I've got it out a little further than I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that. We're gonna eyeball it. We're gonna freehand it because I've got it way out there, and it should have been smaller and in right here. So let's see if I can do this. Let's try to. I'm gonna recreate what I did up there. Okay, there's the inside of the palm. I'll fix more in a second. And I've got it bent in. And I've got this other finger, the ring finger, bent out. And that means the middle finger is really stretched out. Like that. And then we're going to stick the index finger just out like this. Okay? So he's kind of doing something like that. Okay? Then that means we can do the thumb like this. And I remember, again, they've got gloves on, so we're going to kind of hide some of this as well. Alright, that worked. Alright, I like that. How's yours coming out? Awesome. Okay, so let's see. You know what I want to do? I want to do a little bit of one of these again, just to show that it's the edge, but not connected. All right, so I'm going to draw his spine, and his legs are all kinds of crazy wonky this way. So for his spine, we're gonna jog it a little bit, and what I mean by that is we're going to, let's see, I will do this side so I can show you the first part because it's covered up. This part's covered up more than this. So stair step, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. But I'm also turning it and going towards the inside. So you know, plan what you're going to do here. So I'm going to do the same amount of times, but this one, like I said, disappears under, so I wanted to draw the viewable side first. Okay, so now I'm just going to connect them, and I want to kind of give it a small space in between them. And I'm doing it also with a small Sharpie to kind of accent or complement the look. And you can't see any more of that. So there, a nice thick and thin, just to, you know, have some fun with it. So, again, this is kind of tilted. His pelvis is tilted just a little bit, so we're going to see the top of the sides over here. They're going to come over and go back this way. Now this side, you're going to see where the ball and socket. Oof, man, I just don't have my words. I never do that, right? I never do. You're going to see more of the ball and socket, but this side, it's in front of it. So we're drawing what's in front first, always. then we can draw what's behind, right? Alright, so let me draw that this side's coming over like this. I'm going to say the front goes over like that, okay? And again, I wanted to do it with the small Sharpie to accent it. Alright. So let's do this leg since it's in front of this. We need to get that done first anyway. So, because his leg is turned, you're going to see some of the circular little warning, what do you call it? Pad, I guess, is what it's going to be. So we're going to draw the other side of it like this, coming around, so it's going to connect. Go in like that, or out like that, I guess, not really in. Then it's going to come down here to the knee. And the knee, we're going to have to do something like this. Okay, so again, I've got this leg really wonky and sideways, so that's why you see that much of it, okay? Alright, so let's do this. I'll draw another circle inside, real thin. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. There you go. Then you're going to color one of those in, the opposite, black and white, kind of like that to accent it, alright? There we go. Alright, so now that that's done, I can actually draw the socket like I was talking about here, at least what you can see. And then we're going to say it's connected right here, and all you can really see is that. So I wanted to do that first so I don't draw through all those parts, basically what I was trying to do. So this leg is going to be tilted up, and I know it looks weird, but again, I've got him in just an off position. I keep saying crazy. I'm going to say that this one time. I keep saying crazy, and I was saying that through the sketch. That I was apologizing, saying I'm going to stop saying that. I'm going to use a different word and try to say something else. So there's the strap that goes around, and I wanted to do that first because again I don't want to draw through it, and I'm following my sketch. So that's also why I can just have them floating like that because I knew where it was going to go. And then I can draw his ankle to the back of his leg and up to the knee. And then draw the front of the shin protector like they all have. Alright, so his foot is going to be a little wonky off to the side here. Now again, I'm going to sketch or go off my sketch because I know what was supposed to be here. And so now that's going to be the top of that little shin protector, or not shin protector, lace protector that they wear. And there's two, no, just that's it. It's going to come off this way now. So now I'm going to draw the bottom of the foot. And so we'll go ahead and add like some tread because I know you can see some of it. Even though it's a top view, you can see some of it. There we go. We give it a little depth like that too. There we go. Okay, so now this leg is pretty much doing the same thing, but the opposite way. So we're going to draw the sockets because again, you can see those first. Because you always draw what's in front, and then when you draw what's behind, you only have to draw so much, not every single detail. And this one is going the opposite way, so we're going to draw it out like that. So basically you're looking at the inside of that is what I was drawing. And so I'm going to have it, oh, but you know what? It also does have this. I want to do this before I forget. It's two little straps going across. And again, I'm following my sketch. That's why I can just float them like this. But it helps me to not draw through them. Alright, so here, take some artistic license and change the angle just a little bit, just to show that it's tilted right here. Okay, And so for this one, same thing. I'm going to draw the strap around, and you're looking at it at a different angle. So this one was out more. This is more. This leg is like this. This one is like this. So it's foreshortened a little bit more, so you can only see so much of it. But that also helps that there's only so much you got to draw. And if you get it right, when you're looking at the entire thing, it doesn't look wonky. It doesn't look too crazy that it doesn't fit. Because remember, you are the artist. You're the one who decides how this is going to look and can explain it, you know? Okay, so same thing. We're drawing the top of the foot. Going in like that. Ooh, tread. Almost forgot the tread. Go. This is not that necessary if you can't see it, but I just thought I would add it just to give it some nice compliments. Alright, there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Dummy from Fortnite. So here's my colored version. You can color it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.